All right. Well, okay. So it's been 3 months. I'm not drinking. It's been just about 85 days. It's December 8th. Um, del- uh, I'm doing really good. Like it's actually I feel the most almost balanced out today than in this week than in the last 3 months. And what I mean is not by not drinking. Everything seems to be running really smoothly, and I just have work is everything's easy for me, and I don't I'm and my anxiety has went way down. I'm starting to get the things I need for work and to be prepared and to be kind of on top of life. Um, I was kind of struggling with it the year before I quit drinking 3 months ago, cause like well, I was just drinking a lot and I was kind of disorganized, and so quitting drinking really has just completely helped every little aspect of my life. Definitely, you know. Um, I'm um I'm doing like all my goals. You know, I keep track daily of all the money I make, everything I'm doing. I bought this new coat, wool coat. Well, my mom actually bought it for me. So I got that, and then you see this bike over here I just bought. I put it on a credit card. It's got disc brakes and like hydraulic brakes and gears, and so delivering food on my bike it will be really easy. I'm almost averaging 50 miles a day, which is or probably 40, but which is um at least 10 miles more, 10 to 14 miles more than any day in the last year before this. So everything's went uphill. Um, I feel like overall, the control I have over my life is has really went up like the most drastically. Um, I'm not working on art, and I still miss alcohol. I still love alcohol. I wish I could just do it once in a while. It just becomes a daily routine that burns me out and makes me gain weight. Um, it also, you know, it affects my life in a real negative way and in so many different ways. Um, I haven't really made a lot of videos in the last few days. In the last week, I'm kind of getting kind of sidetracked because uh, as much as I as it's important to me to like kind of follow through this whole year of not drinking and get through it all and prove it to myself, and also make this channel if anybody needs help or is trying to quit through especially this hard time of the year, the holidays. I I've actually got to a point where it's taken 3 months now, and I've quit one other time in the last probably 12 years, 15 years, for 6 months, and then I ended up drinking, and um, I was making a recipe in a crock pot, and I required wine, and I just drank that bottle of wine the rest of it, and then I drank like four other bottles that night, and then it would just then I was drinking for the rest of, a year afterward, and I can see more where my life's going right now, and okay, I gotta tell you this. Here's what drinking does. Drinking makes it so that you're not having this great time where life is going up, and you feel so good being with people and and you love how your life is going. You can envision great things, and the next day it's down, and it's down so low it feels like you're restarting life. It feels like you can't trust yourself. It feels like you want another beer. It feels like you have anxiety and your mind doesn't know where to begin and start. And quitting drinking is, I'd say after 3 months, it's been 2 weeks now where I'm trusting myself, and trying I'm not restarting. I haven't restarted. I haven't said, where am I now? What do I need to do now? What do I everything is working out for me. I have like this whole job that is this week is might be one of the best weeks ever, and with money and goals and health, and it's just like astronomically, which might mean there's a lot of stars up in the sky, an astronomical number of how many times better it is. I'm still getting mad and frustrated, and I still lose my temper a little bit at work, even more than I used to, I'd say, because I'm my expectations for the job, but I try to control it. But I don't know. I just if anybody wants to quit, it's the best thing in the world. Like, I mean, if I didn't do this, I guarantee I could be the most depressed after I got really drunk for 2 days in a row. Then the amount of just depression, and I'm so happy. Like, I mean, it's so consistent. Life is so consistent, and I think it's really taken 3 months to get to where I am now. Like, I don't think that I know for a fact it took 3 weeks for me to start sleeping right. It took me this amount of extra time, the extra up to 3 months, to where I'm really feeling consistent. Like, life is up, but it's still going. I mean, I'm not having to restart and just it's like such a big deal. It's I can't like my face does not explain how big of a deal it is and how good it is for you and how meaningful life can be. So I'm pretty satisfied with the way things are going, and I'm going to work right now in a minute, and I'm happier than ever right